Hello, I'm so happy to be with you today. I'm a library lady like Miss Felstein, and I love reading books. Today I'm going to read you one called Grumpy Monkey. The author is Suzanne Lang, and it's illustrated by Max Lang. One wonderful day, Chimpanzee woke to discover that nothing was right. The sun was too bright, the sky was too blue, and the bananas were too sweet. Jim was confused. "What's going on?" he said. "Maybe you're grumpy," suggested Norman from next door. "I'm not grumpy," Jim insisted. "Oh, look at him. I don't know." On his walk, he met Marabou. "Jim's grumpy," Norman told Marabou. "Why are you grumpy, Jim?" asked Marabou. "It's such a wonderful day." "Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy," said Jim. "But look at how you're standing," said Marabou. "It's true," said Norman. "You're all hunched." So Jim loosened up. Then he ran into Lemur. "Jim's grumpy," Norman told Lemur. "Why are you grumpy, Jim?" asked Lemur. "It's such a wonderful day." "Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy," said Jim. "Yeah, your eyebrows look grumpy," said Lemur. "It's true," said Norman. "They're all bunched up." So Jim raised his brow. Then he tripped over Snake. "Oh no," said Norman. "That's the last thing you need when you're feeling so grumpy." "Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy," said Jim. "Then why that frown?" said Snake. "I think it's because he tripped over you," Norman whispered to Snake. So Jim put on a smile. Oh man, I don't know if that's a friendly smile. Finally, Jim looked happy, but he didn't feel happy. Everyone wanted Jim to enjoy this wonderful day. "You should sing with us," said the birds. Jim didn't feel like singing. "You should swing with us," said the monkeys. Jim didn't feel like swinging. "You should roll with us," said the zebras. Jim didn't feel like rolling. "You should stroll with us," said the peacocks. Jim didn't feel like strolling. "You should lie in the grass. You should stomp your feet. You should take a bath and make a splash. You should hug someone. You should laugh. You should take a nap. You should eat old meat," said the vulture. That's my favorite one, old meat. Ew. "Or some honey. You should jump up and down," said the frog. "You should sit in the sun," said the lemur. "You should dance," said the porcupine. But Jim didn't feel like doing any of these things. "Why are you so grumpy?" asked the others. "It's such a wonderful day." And then Jim says, "I'm not grumpy," shouted Jim as he beat his chest. And he stormed off. There he goes. There, he looks pretty grumpy to me. Oh, look at him now. Jim felt sorry. A little sorry for shouting at everyone, but mostly sorry for himself. "I guess I am grumpy," Jim sighed. And just as he was starting to feel really sad, there he looks pretty sad right there, he came upon Norman. Norman was slumped. His eyebrows were bunched up, and he was frowning. "What's the matter? Are you grumpy?" asked Jim. "No, I danced with Porcupine, said Norman. Oh, he got some quills in his behind. Are you okay? Asked Jim. It hurts. Oh, excuse me. Let's get this in the picture. It hurts, but I'll probably feel better soon enough, said Norman. Are you still grumpy? Yes, said Jim, but I'll probably feel better soon enough too. For now, I need to be grumpy. What's a wonderful day to be grumpy, said Norman. Jim agreed. And he already felt a little better. Oh, I really like that one. Sometimes people do feel grumpy, and nothing can help them except somebody that understands that they're feeling grumpy right now. Grumpy monkey. I hope you're not feeling too grumpy today, but if you are, that's okay. All right, so I brought another one because, you know, it's the season. It's a season for monsters. It's the season for vampires. It's the season for zombies. This is a zombie book, and it's called Peanut Butter and cross out brains, a zombie tale. It's written by Joe McGee. Reginald was not like all the other zombies. The other zombies wanted brains for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but not Reginald. All Reginald wanted was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's unusual. Brains, moaned the zombie horde, shuffling through the streets of Quirkville. Wherever the zombies went, people ran, screaming in fear. Nobody wanted their brains eaten, not for breakfast, not for lunch, not even for dinner. Uh-oh. It would be scary to see these guys coming at you, I think. Reginald didn't shuffle with them. His stomach rumbled and growled, and all he could do was dream about a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Sweet jelly, moaned Reginald. Sticky peanut butter. No brains? Asked the other zombies. They're confused. Brains are the best. Who wouldn't want to eat brains? No brains, said Reginald. Peanut butter and jelly. The other zombies shook their heads. If you tried peanut butter and jelly, said Reginald, you'd never want brains again. But the zombies just shambled off. You know what shambled is. It's walking like a zombie, dragging your feet along there. So Reginald tries to solve his problem. Reginald went to the corner cafe and tried to order a sandwich, but the man behind the counter shook his head and pointed to a sign. No zombies allowed. Oh, he doesn't feel very good about that sign. He tried the school cafeteria, but the lunch lady slapped a hunk of meatloaf on his tray instead. It looked an awful lot like brains. Ew, it's not going to look very delicious. Reginald even tried Oscar's grocery, but when Oscar rang up the loaf of bread, the peanut butter, and the strawberry jelly, Reginald couldn't pay. Sorry, said Oscar, paying customers only. Reginald left the store and his groceries behind. Oh, he's feeling pretty bad. Across the street stood little Abigail Zink, the smartest girl in Quirkville. She carried a lunch bag in her hand. Reginald recognized the familiar jelly stain that was seeping through the paper bag. Peanut butter and jelly, he moaned. The zombie horde shuffled and shambled around the corner. Brains, they moaned, licking their lips at the sight of little Abigail Zink. Uh-oh. The townspeople froze in their tracks, including the mayor and his prancing poodle. Look. All the zombie arms are outstretched, and they're thinking brains, 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 and they want to get Abigail Zink's brain. Suddenly, little Abigail Zink dropped the bag holding her peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Reginald lurched forward and seized it. He raised the jelly-stained bag to his lips. He could practically taste the delicious sticky peanut butter and sweet strawberry jelly. Oh, look at the zombie horde. Ooh, they're right by him. Little Abigail Zink let out a shriek. The mayor's poodle yipped and yapped, and the townspeople all screamed, "Ah!" It's a moment of terror, sheer terror. If the other zombies could just smell the peanut butter, Reginald thought. If they could just taste the sweet jelly. "Brains!" cried Reginald, holding up the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. "Brains!" moaned the zombies, reaching for the sandwich. Reginald threw it into the crowd of drooling zombies. There goes the sandwich. When the zombies tore into the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, their eyes lit up. "Not brains," they said, licking their lips. "Yummy! Better than brains." The zombies rubbed their bellies, and the townspeople smiled. "Why, they're just hungry," declared the mayor, "and peanut butter and jelly does the trick." Peanut butter and jelly did do the trick. The zombies no longer wanted brains, and the townspeople were no longer afraid of the zombies. Soon, the zombies were a regular part of Quirkville. They collected the garbage, walked dogs, and swept the streets. There they are, doing their work. They were happy to help, and even happier to be paid in peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But Reginald still wasn't like the other zombies, because while they were enjoying, there he goes, off on his own again, while they were enjoying their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Reginald had moved on to, I wonder what he'll move on to next. You know, probably something like pizza. Pizza. Peanut butter and brains. Thank you.